Hi, Jonathan Godfrey with Onsite Wastewater Professionals. Coming to you with a quick industry update. We've had 3 pieces of legislation cross the finish line, become law. We've got 2 new common forms in play today, and we've got some big announcements from the last NCOWCICB meeting. First, we're going to tackle legislation changes. So we had the Farm Bill that was passed into law in the past few weeks. The Farm Bill, as you know, had things on it about Crumpler and their accepted approval. It had native backfill allowances for large diameter pipe, but the big headline out of there was the 6-foot centers for TNJ panel or panel block. And there's some guidelines or guardrails for the 6-foot center use that I think are relevant for you to take a look at on the manufacturer's website. So take a look at the installation guidance from TNJ panel on those 6-foot centers. The Farm Bill effective immediately, and will be, for most of that, going to be incorporated into permanent rules over the next year or so. House Bill 627. 627 passed and became law. 627 was the legislation that specifically was going to make changes, or is making changes, to the 18E rules. This legislation becomes effective January 1 of 2024, and it instructs after that the Commission for Public Health to integrate those changes into permanent rule. And so we'll keep you updated as that process plays out over the next year, but effective January 1, 2024, some big changes to the 18E rules. Now House Bill 628. 628 is effective immediately with one exception. So 628 was legislation that impacts the private permitting option, everything from timelines to fees to process. Now, the timelines and the process, those are going to be effective immediately and have an impact today. The one thing that was delayed was the fee reductions. So the fee reductions for the A2 permits and the fee reductions for the full private AOWE, they're going to be delayed until September 1st of this year, 2023, to give the counties a chance to get their internal systems ready for those fee changes. Now, 628 also required the creation of 2 common forms. It tasked the branch, North Carolina DHHS, with a common form creation for the A2 process, the hybrid process. Big thank you to those guys. They jumped on this. We've got a great form out there that is going to create efficiencies and consistencies across the county with this A2 process. That form is in play and in force today. The 628 legislation also tasked the NCOWCICB with the creation of a common form for the NOI under the AOWE full private process. Now, this once again is in place. They've already jumped on it, created the form. It is in place and in function today. Both of these forms are all available on our website at AOWPNC.com, and go there and take a look at those. All right, so we've got legislation, we've got common forms, and we've got big update from the NCOWCICB's recent meeting. On-site wastewater professionals continuing education classes are approved. Big deal out there. We're going to be bringing high-quality in-person education to inspectors, installers, and AOWEs across the state. Excited to do that. Excited about what the future holds. Keep an eye on our website at OWPNC.com for more updates. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.